In every business there are challenges. What are the challenges you faced in your business?
First and foremost, we started the business, as I mentioned earlier, with the concept to produce outsource for a German factory. As we set up the business in September 99, October 99, and it took us about 6 months to set up the workshops, the facilities, bring in consultants and hire about 40 people. And in fact, we received containers of material from our German partners and we started producing for them. I recall we launched 11,000 units of our products, the toner cartridges, through the factory in the first months of production, March, April 2000. And as life is, the German factory went into bankruptcy procedures. So we never got to ship those products and our agreement was cancelled. So we had invested back then about 2 million dirhams into setting up the factory, and all of a sudden our single customer for who we had set it up was gone. So no business. Lots of costs, lots of expenses, 40 employees, cash outflows of about 350,000 dirhams a month. Before we realized it, we were down another 2 to 3 million. So that's a challenge, I would say. Yes, the business is bankrupt in its first year, essentially, practically. And then, of course, it continues because then partners start discussing and negotiating why and which direction the business should take. So the second big challenge is that towards the end of the very first year, we had negotiations who takes over who, and as a result 2 of the partners, co-founders, one the Emirati local co-founder and the second, myself, decided to buy the shares of the third co-founder who came actually from the industry itself and continue the business. That's not always an easy process. And then life continues. So we had in 2000, I think, run-up debts of 2-3 million dirhams, something like that. And lots of challenges, landlords, suppliers, employees, salaries, payments. So that was probably then the third biggest challenge to solve that riddle. A lot of people probably would have dropped everything and shut down the factory. And I decided to stick to the business and continue the business. So we had to cut down from 40 employees back to, I think, 8 at the lowest in an 11,000 square foot factory. So all we were left were 8 people, and start from scratch and create a brand. We did various things to figure out what we want to do with our product. We went to an IT show in Germany, the Summit, to figure out whether we can find other outsource partners. That was not the appropriate avenue. Then we went to the reselling channel in Dubai, the Computer Street, the famous Computer Street, and other locations. For various reasons we found out that's not the appropriate channel, since distribution was extremely fragmented in those days. So we decided we have to create our own brand and we have to sell it directly to end users. And here we are today, 10, 12, 13 years later, the market leading company in the region, award-winning, ranked on various rankings as fastest growing company, profitable and employing 80 people. So that's a shortcut of the last 10 years. That would actually bring me to the topic of adaptability and challenges. I think two things that entrepreneurs really need to think about is adaptability is the first thing. Whatever business model you set up to start with, you never ever end with the same business model. You have to continuously adapt to situations, external situations, market situations, situations within your specific industry. Continuously adapt. And that is the challenge. That's the challenge for any entrepreneur. I'm known in the entrepreneurial sphere for my phrase, if you don't love challenges, don't be an entrepreneur. You've got to love challenges and embrace challenges, because that's all your life as an entrepreneur.